6 Iranian nuclear scientists killed in massive Israeli airstrikes on Iran. By Peace Gassel Global TV, June 14, 2025. In a major escalation, Israel launched a sweeping aerial assault on Iran early Friday morning, targeting over 100 sites across the country, including key nuclear and military facilities. Among those killed in the strikes were 6 Iranian scientists, 2 of them prominent figures in Iran's nuclear program. Operation Rising Lion, a bold strike. According to the Israeli military, more than 200 Israeli Air Force fighter jets participated in Operation Rising Lion, which struck key infrastructure sites, including the Natanz uranium enrichment facility, a central component of Iran's nuclear efforts. Israel claims the strike significantly damaged underground facilities, including enrichment halls, electrical systems, and operational support rooms. A military statement described the operation as a hit on vital infrastructure that enables Iran to continue pursuing nuclear weapons, a charge Tehran denies. High-level casualties in the scientific community. Iran's Tasnim news agency confirmed that 6 scientists were killed in the strikes. Among them were 2 high-profile nuclear physicists, Dr. Mohammad Mehdi Taranchi, president of the Islamic Azad University and theoretical physicist, who was previously sanctioned by the U.S., Dr. Faridown Abbasi, former head of the Atomic Energy Organization of Iran and a former MP, who survived an assassination attempt in 2010 blamed on Israel. Other victims included Dr. Abdulhamid Manucher, a nuclear engineer and former dean at Shahid Beheshti University, Dr. Ahmad Reza Zolfagari, nuclear engineering professor, Dr. Amir Hossein Fagihi, ex-VP of the AOI and former head of Iran's Nuclear Science and Technology Research Institute, Motaleb Zeta, a nuclear expert reportedly killed alongside his wife. A devastating blow to Iran's nuclear program. The Natanz facility, heavily fortified and located near the city of Qom, has long been at the center of Iran's uranium enrichment efforts. Israel's latest strike marks the most direct and forceful attack on the site, damaging both its underground and above-ground components. Although the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, has reported no radiation leaks and confirmed that other facilities like Fordow, Isfahan, and Bushehr were not targeted in this wave, further attacks remain possible. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed to continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. Iran's response and regional fallout. Iran's armed forces spokesperson, General Abolfazl Shekarki, condemned the attack, warning that Israel would pay a heavy price. Among the casualties were also 3 senior Iranian military figures, including General Mohammad Bagheri, Iran's highest-ranking military officer. U.S. response, not involved but watching closely, while distancing itself from the strike. The United States has shown strong concern over the situation. In an interview with Fox News, President Donald Trump confirmed that the U.S. had no role in the attacks, but emphasized America's commitment to preventing Iran from developing nuclear weapons. Iran cannot have a nuclear bomb, but we're still hoping to return to the negotiating table. We'll see. He also warned Iran against retaliating in ways that target U.S. interests, stating that Washington would help defend Israel if conflict escalates. The attacks come at a volatile time, just as former U.S. President Donald Trump claimed his administration was nearing a pretty good agreement with Iran, while cautioning that military action could derail diplomacy. The United States, meanwhile, has evacuated staff from its embassy in Iraq and authorized voluntary departures of personnel across other Middle East outposts, signaling fears of further escalation. History of targeted killings. This is not the first time Israeli intelligence has been linked to assassinations of Iranian nuclear scientists. In 2020, Mohsen Fakhrizadeh, Iran's top nuclear scientist, was killed by a remote-control machine gun near Tehran. In 2012, Mostafa Ahmadi Roshan, an engineer at Natanz, was assassinated via magnetic bomb. Several other high-profile scientists, Majid Shariari, Masoud Ali Mohammadi, and Faridown Abbasi, who survived, were previously targeted between 2010 and 2011. What makes this attack different? Experts say Friday's strike showcased Israel's growing capabilities in intelligence and remote operations. This was not just about firepower, said Dr. Mohamed Salum, a security analyst. Israel's real victory here is intelligence. It knew who to target, where they were, and how to reach them. Al Jazeera correspondent Dorsa Jabari noted that the attack caught civilians completely off guard, drawing comparisons to the trauma of the Iran-Iraq War. These are scenes the younger generation in Iran has never seen before, she said. This was no isolated strike. This is ongoing, and no one knows how or when it will end. Nuclear fallout fears. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, has confirmed that the Natanz nuclear facility was among the targets hit. Director General Rafael Grossi said the agency is closely monitoring the situation and remains in contact with Iranian authorities. We are currently assessing radiation levels and checking in with our inspectors on the ground. Experts warn that attacks on nuclear facilities carry massive risks, including potential radioactive leaks, long-term contamination, and regional health hazards. A dangerous turning point. This is the most direct and destructive military action between Israel and Iran in recent memory. With multiple cities hit, high-profile nuclear scientists killed, and Iran's top military leadership threatening revenge, the likelihood of further escalation remains high. Analysts warn that the region may now be on the brink of a broader military conflict, one that could draw in global powers and reshape the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. Global repercussions loom. As tensions rise, the international community is watching closely. With diplomatic efforts now in jeopardy and the region on edge, the strikes may mark a turning point in the already strained relations between Iran, Israel, and the West. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment.